Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Press cross button to start. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Press cross button to start. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Press cross button to start.
Hey guys! Oh my god! I am such a fake fan! I forgot that it's been 6 months since Spider-Man 2 came out. I only remembered because I saw it on Twitter. So that's not great on my part. But yeah, it's been 6 months and that is insane to me. I always forget this game is quieter than The Last of Us, so I have to turn down my... not that. That one. Yeah, stop. There we go.
Select save slot. Saved game 1. Screen reader enabled. On. Vertical list 1 of 6. New game plus eligible. Congratulations. You finished saved game.
What's
6.
this one say?
Screen reader enabled. On. Vertical list 6 of 6. Game complete. Continue game. Load game. Previously on. View credits. Continue. Vertical. Load game. Vertical list 2. Previously on. Vertical list.
Hold
View
on.
credits. Vertical list 4 of 4. Viewer
What's
list
this
of credits.
do?
Cross button. Select.
Oh, you can hear the credits.
Circle button. Skip. Circle button. Skip. Continue game. View credits. Vertical list 4 of. Select save slot. Saved game 6. Screen
I
reader
thought I
enabled.
could
On. Vertical
turn
list 6 of
the
6. Game completion
screen reader
65.
on
Saved game
there.
1. Screen reader enabled.
Ugh.
On. Vertical list 1 of 6. New game
I
plus
really
eligible.
need
Congratulations.
a
You finished the main story. You now qualify for New Game Plus. Square
Pop
button.
filter.
Create New Game Plus. Game completion 95%. Amazing. Level 60. R1 button. Upgrade to Digital Deluxe. Cross button. Saved game 2. Saved game
Where am
3.
I on
Screen reader
this
enabled. On. Vertical list 3 of 6. New Game Plus. Game completion 31%. Ultimate level 5. R1 button. Upgrade to
Ooh.
Digital Deluxe. Cross button. Select. Triangle. Saved game. Continue game.
So I think I should turn down my sound volume as well. Let me
Resume.
test.
Vertical list 1 of 9. Cross button. Select. Circle button. Close.
Yes. Let me do that. There. I don't love it like that, but it keeps it from echoing. But anyway, fun fact, on the weekend of October 20th, I did get to play Spider-Man 2 a little bit, but I actually also got to meet Yuri Lowenthal, Najee Jeter, and Tara Platt that weekend, who, if you don't know, are Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and Yuri Watanabe, aka Wraith. Because they came to my area that weekend for an anime convention, and there was a Spider-Man 2 panel because it happened to be on that weekend, and it was awesome. So like on October 20th, that was Spider-Man 2 celebration night. So there was a panel, they showed a trailer, people got to ask questions, and if you asked questions, you got a prize, which you didn't know until you asked a question. And then on the 21st, I met Yuri Lowenthal, and for those of you who don't know, this is my favorite Spider-Man story, universe, Spider-Man. Like, Yuri is my favorite Spider-Man, and I was too embarrassed to say that because I figured that would sound cliche, so I thanked him for being Spider-Man, and he gave me a hug, and I hadn't really played much of Spider-Man 2 yet because, I had that convention, and I had to wait for it to get to me because I got the disc so I could get it signed because I already knew they were coming to Kansas City. But we talked about the first game for like 10 minutes, specifically the Sinister Six stuff, because that's my favorite part of the game. And, if you've played Spider-Man 2 at all, that's, I wonder if he was biting his tongue, because the first thing I brought up was Otto, and then Scorpion, and Willie, and Rhino, and Shocker, and Electro and Vulture, like, and Martin Lee, like, I covered all of them, and then 2 days after I met Yuri, I got to the part where Scorpion died, and I was very upset. And then a couple days later, I saw Vulture. What happened to him? And I was more upset. And then, I'm not gonna spoil the big thing, but in that same mission where you see Vulture dead, there is another thing that happened that absolutely made me sob. So, was biting his tongue. And then when my brother played, he found Shocker and Electro. And then I was more upset because I didn't know that they died too. So yeah, long story short, Kraven really pisses me off, but it's like the kind of hate where you love to hate him, kind of like Joffrey in Game of Thrones. 'Cause like he does things that make you angry, but he's a great villain. But yeah, anyway, and I also so on the 20th, I met Najee Jeter. His line was very short, which was kind of shocking. And then the 21st, I met Yuri and Tara. And then on the 22nd, which was a Sunday, I had a photo op with all three of them. So that was one of the best experiences of my entire life. Like, I've always wanted to meet a Spider-Man actor, and I got to meet two in one weekend. My favorite Peter Parker and my favorite Miles Morales. So it was awesome. And then 2 months later, I went to Burbank, California, specifically because there was a Spider-Man signing at this store called Game Realms in Burbank, and the actors for Peter, Miles, Venom, Yuri, Shocker, Otto, Carnage, and Rio Morales. We're all gonna be there. And so my brother went with me to be my eyeballs. And so I have basically met a huge chunk of the cast in a span of 2 months. And that is insane to me. Otto is my favorite villain in these games, and I was so happy to actually be able to meet William Sawyers. They're all very nice. Stephen O. Young was supposed to be there, who plays Martin Lee, which I was very excited about, but he had to cancel due to a filming thing, and I'm like, no! But there's always another time. And I accidentally forgot about Carnage. But oh well. There's another time.
You have enough parts to build.
But it
roleplay
was
gadgets.
nice
Press
to
touchpad button to view.
actually talk to Yuri, Tara, and Najee after playing the game again. By the time I saw them again, I was about to finish my second playthrough of Spider-Man 2. So it was cool, and I'm in shock. I wish Josh Keaton was there, because he voices Electro, and also my favorite cartoon Spider-Man. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. I'm not good at the tune. That's also the best Spider-Man theme song, like cartoon theme song. It does not have to go that hard. Anyway, yeah, I have started. I started another file months ago, and then I deleted it because I needed more space for New Game Plus files, so that one doesn't count. But yeah, in a span of 6 months, I've finished this game 3 times, and I'm working on my 4th. So, that's crazy. So I digress. Let's do the mission that everybody is probably waiting for.
Lights, camera, moves list, collections, 8, missions, set, submenu, one thing, master illusionist, a second, side, hunt, funk, good, the flame, stay positive, wings of, new, it shows you, wake up, I'm the hero, no escape, anything can be broke, don't be scared, mid, replay.
Let's jump right into
Alone,
this.
Peter lands on a high rooftop. He removes the canister from his back to examine it, then looks up at an Oscorp Industries antenna. Peter enters a lab at Oscorp Tower with a canister under one arm. He removes his mask to examine the lab with a stony expression. At its center, green smoke pours down from a large vent. The symbiote writhes against the glass walls of the canister. Harry walks out.
You finally got it off.
His cane on
Peter
the
sets his
ground
jaws.
sounds
Harry
like
glares with gloomy eyes
the
beneath a heavy
ground
brow.
is
My
like
hero.
metal or something, or glass.
Harry's hand trembles as Peter walks up to him.
We've got to destroy it. It's too dangerous. I don't want you to lose yourself. Like I did.
Pete, please.
You don't understand.
Harry swings his cane.
Connor said it was... I saved your life!
It hits the canister.
You won't save mine?
Peter stops his next swing.
Do you want me to die?
Crestfallen, Peter watches cracks form in the canister. A smile contorts Harry's face. The symbiote bursts free, sending Peter flying back against a wall. He slumps to the floor. Completely unharmed, Harry slowly approaches the squirming black symbiote. His eyes are fixed calmly on it as he kneels and reaches.
He like
The
called it to
symbiote
him.
flows
That
up
is
Harry's arm and across his
terrifying.
chest. He tips his head back, eyelids fluttering blissfully. Tendrils wrap around each of his limbs. Peter comes to and dons his mask just as Norman enters.
Harry, are you...
Oh God.
A massive clawed hand crushes the cane. A muscle-bound black figure stands, revealing a blotchy white spider shape on his back.
Harry.
An elongated pink tongue slithers out between rows of long, pointed
Ah!
teeth. Peter squares up for a fight. Norman rushes between them.
No! Don't hurt him!
Symbiote Harry charges. Peter knocks Norman out of harm's way, and Harry digs his claws into Peter's chest, lifting him off the
Owie.
ground. Symbiote Harry throws Peter aside, and he crashes through a pipe and wooden crates. Symbiote Harry flicks out his tongue. A squad of Oscorp security rushes in.
Stop! Non-lethal!
Ready for this greatness?
Get it off of him!
Norman retreats. The squad ready stun batons as Symbiote Harry flips desks aside and snarls at them. His jaw splits open unnaturally.
Square
On your
button,
knees!
attack.
Hands on your head! He won't last long! Get back up in it!
You said what?
Symbiote Harry defeats the last of the squad.
Left stick plus R2 button, charge.
Okay, now we're gonna have some issues. Hold on.
Resume, restart.
Symbiote Harry defeats the last of the squad.
Left stick plus R2 button, charge.
And it stops guiding, so it's really a matter of luck that I find them. But in the meantime, I can destroy stuff. Like that.
R1 button plus square button.
There we go.
Slam. L1 button or circle button.
Hell with
Parry ranged
non-lethal!
attack.
Fire everything! What'd that suit do to him?
Harry, stop! I know it feels hopeless, but we've never been closer to a cure. I know we'll find one. And so does Peter.
Throwing grenade!
L1 button plus circle button.
Look at all the work we're doing. I'm exploring every possibility there is. The failures we've had, they're normal. They're normal, Harry. And the important thing is, we only need to succeed once.
Oh, I can't do finisher yet.
An Oscorp guard scrambles away, but symbiote Harry snatches and throws him through double doors. He leers up at a security room.
Did you hear him laugh?
Lock down the whole building!
An Oscorp guard smashes a red button, and electrified gates slam shut over all the windows. More Oscorp security swarms in.
R1 button. Grab enemy.
Tell the other floors to evacuate.
Square button. Attack. While holding enemy, square button, attack. R1 button, throw.
Then I get stuck on these things.
Get that suit off as soon as he's down! How do we know he's in control? Got no way out.
I do not like these things.
What'd that suit do to him?
And I'm pretty sure there's only one person left.
Harassing dice. Stop!
There's nowhere else for you to go.
There we go.
Just stop. I can save you.
Firing! Wearing him down! You're only hurting yourself! Got it! Am I the only one hitting him? Watch him! Watch him!
L2 button plus R2 button. Leave.
Finish order.
Left stick plus R2 button.
Get every other
Charge.
team into the atrium. Now!
There we go.
Triangle button. Strike. Near enemies. Triangle button. Circle button. Finish.
I knew this useless dangerous when we found it, and I never should have brought it anywhere close to you. I'm sorry. This is all my fault, all right? Not yours. Not yours.
Near enemies. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Yeah!
What the hell are we doing here?
I don't know. Leave. Okay, I think I fell.
Just breathe, boys! Breathe!
Yep.
Grenade out! You're not messing around! I'm not afraid of you! Do we have
That's
any
brave of you, sir. Ow!
This doesn't work! Taking a shot! That was a direct hit!
That's what you get.
Shoot his teeth off! Firing!
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Grenade out! He's gotta be hurting after that! Firing!
Ow. So whenever there's only one person left is when I tend to struggle a little bit. Hello. Oh.
Think I'm lined up?
Where are you going to go? There's nothing that can... What's that flying around out there? Is that ours? Dead? No!
Steady! Steady!
Harry, there are people outside trying to get to you, but it's safe here. If you're worried about getting in trouble, I can't go away. Nothing will happen if you just stop now.
Oh, screw this! Why is this taking so long?
Health. Focus. 0. You are.
Why
Venom.
don't you say something? Talk to me, Harry. I can fix this. I can save you. Let me save you.
This might work! How much more can he take?
Try use a combo.
I'm not getting out of here! Taking a shot!
I actually didn't know Venom had combos. The screen reader only kinda says the basics.
They'll go down any second now. Watch!
Harry, don't!
And finishers.
In the security room, Symbiote Harry picks up a guard by his leg.
Please. Please.
He slithers his elongated tongue over the guard's face, then slams him against nearby computer consoles. The lockdown lifts. As Harry stomps away, high-caliber rounds impact his side.
Oh boy.
He turns to see a gunship hovering just outside the Oscorp building. He charges it.
Left stick plus R2 button. Charge interval gunship fire.
They're going to kill you out there! I can't lose you too!
Down directional button. Heal.
Symbiote Harry lands on the gunship and wails on its canopy. The gunship spirals toward Times Square. Below, a rock band performs on a stage. Harry leaps off the gunship just before it crashes into a massive advertisement screen.
That's one way to run a concert.
Symbiote Harry lands just outside the Fresh Start Celebration concert. He snarls at a cluster of approaching hunters as APCs and gunships surround him.
Is that all you can do? Or is there more? Bring everyone here! Like juicy!
Health focus 0. You are Venom.
Sometimes I can't tell if I'm using a finisher, so I double check. Like, I know what to push, obviously, but Oh, bye, dog! But I still have to learn what it sounds like. I lost them.
Resume.
Hold on, I'll start it over.
Is that all you can do? Or is there more? Bring everyone here! Self-destruct, Pete! See how he handles his feet!
Strength! Is it the spider?
No, it's something else.
Throw! Oh. Ah!
quiver of fear. There's no need to run.
Come! You fight me now! I'm ready!
Uh-oh.
Down directional button.
Oh, thank God.
That's it! All the way! Show us everything!
On a low rooftop, Symbiote
Here it
Harry stands
comes.
victoriously in the pouring rain. Suddenly, his hand snatches a thrown spear from midair. He turns to see Kraven standing on a nearby rooftop, bare-chested and smiling. When Kraven clicks a button, the spear explodes and sends Symbiote Harry flying off the roof. Kraven descends to the street by jabbing his knife into a giant advertisement screen and dangling from it as it slices open the electronics. Flames lick along the street as Kraven lands heavily. Symbiote Harry strides through the fire, his black flesh wet from the rain. His face splits apart in a snarl. Kraven grins.
At last.
Kraven takes up a shield and spear as Harry flexes his claws.
Here we go.
We were separated because of you.
Is that so? Excellent.
I am Scabidi.
Long have I dreamt of a perfect death, drenched in fire and blood. Will you give it to me?
You destroyed our work, hurt our friends.
Then come, let your vengeance feast upon my flesh. Yes!
CRR Scabidi ... yes yes.
Final hunt, the end of all things.
Down directional button.
The
Shield.
spider could not satisfy me, but you.
Oh, Jesus.
How fast are you? Hunt me! Your strength alone will not be enough. I need more! I want
AI
fury,
voice.
wrath, a hell of violence to bathe me in everlasting night! Yes! I smell death all over you.
Just FYI, I'm gonna die. Yep. And yes, there is a voice on my PlayStation reading me the comments.
We were separated.
I will purposely type so much brain rot.
Is that so? Excellent. Long have I dreamt of a perfect death, drenched in fire and blood. Will you give it to me?
You destroyed our work, hurt our friends.
Then come, let your vengeance feast upon my flesh. Yes! Make this my final hunt, the end of all things. The spider could not satisfy me, but you. Hunt me!
Ow.
Your strength alone will not be enough. I need more! I want fury, wrath, a hell of violence to bathe me in everlasting night! Yes. I smell death all over you. I only wish there were more of you. Strike with all your rage, or my blade will drink from your heart. Make this my final hunt, the end of all things. Your hands shall be round my throat.
Not again.
This night is done. Harder! Do not disappoint me.
Down directional button. Heal.
Thank God.
How fast are you? Yes. I smell death all over you. You fight like you have nothing to lose. Like me.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before. Ah, hello.
Make this my final hunt. The end of all things.
Directional button. Heal.
Symbiote Harry grabs
There we
Kraven
go.
and holds him up to his face, tongue curling toward him. Kraven grabs the tongue and slices it off.
Skibidi got Riz baby Gronk Gritty in Ohio with Grimace Shake I show speed Kaisen at 12-year-old iPad kid Edgelord 1 2 buckle my shoe wood.
Tongue regrows. Kraven takes up his spear.
Yeah.
Resume. Vertical list. 1 of 8. Cross button. Select. Circle button. Close.
Oh. Would you,
Yes,
can you
will be my final
not
hunt.
spam the
And I
chat
shall
with
be your
nonsense?
first.
Because I need to hear.
Let us show the world what death should be.
If you wouldn't mind.
Then give up. I want it to be worthy of me.
Down directional button. Heal.
Do you know what it's like to have your
Because
body
what
betray you?
weakness will not claim me.
If I am
to die soon,
I
I
will
will
die
roaring. Yeah.
You're just a little man.
I have conquered every land and tamed nature itself. Man is beneath me.
Down directional button. Heal.
That's it. Make me feel it. Make me your...
There you go.
Ah! Yeah, that's so bad.
Yes, yes, you will be my final one, and I shall be your first. Let us show the world what death should be.
You want death? Then give up.
I want it to be worthy of me. Do you know what it's like to have your body betray you? Weakness will not claim me! If I am to die soon, I will die roaring! No!
Why? Sorry, Tony Todd.
Yes, yes, you will be my final hunt, and I shall be your first. Let us show the world what death should be.
You are dead. Then give up.
I want it to be worth.
Well, that was not worthy of you.
You are dead. Then give up.
I want it to be worthy of me. Do you know what it's like to have your body betray you? Weakness will not claim me. If I am to die soon, I will die roaring!
You're just a little man.
Down direction
I have
button.
conquered
Health,
every
49%.
land and
Perfect.
tamed
0.
nature
You are
itself.
Venom. Down direction
Man
button. Heal.
is beneath me! How fast are you? That's it. Make me feel it. Make me your prey.
When it comes to this one, I can't tell
Down directional button. Heal.
when Kraven is done, when there's an opening. So I just kind of have to wing
I
it.
see your true form. You are death, cloaked in beast flesh. I have never felt such pain. Yes! Yes! Will you send me to hell or not? I have you!
Down directional button. Heal.
Strike! Strike! Break my body against these shores of the living! Do what the spider could not. I have been patient for so long. Do not make me wait longer! Not
Down
now!
directional button. Heal.
Battered and bloodied,
There we
Kraven
go.
falls to one knee, then collapses on his back. Symbiote Harry wraps tendrils around his chest and picks him up. He throws Kraven. Kraven collides with a huge rooftop screen, knocking it over. Symbiote Harry leaps up and lands beside him. Cracks form beneath him, lighting an advertisement showing a field of flowers. Kraven pulls himself to his knees and looks up with a bloody smile.
Here it comes. Thank you.
Symbiote Harry wraps a hand around Kraven's head and lifts him off the ground. His jaws part open, and he sinks his teeth into Kraven. Kraven's necklace of animal teeth falls to the shattered screen. Harry steps back from Kraven's body as blood pools around it. His tongue retracts and he stares down at his wet claws. He looks over his shoulder, then leaps away from the rooftop, tongue lolling over his teeth. As police cars close in on Times Square, Kraven's body lies on its back as though staring up into the pouring rain.
Love it. Love it.
Symbiote Harry leaps through the city. He lands heavily in a small graveyard beside a church. Darkness surrounds him as he kneels by an upright headstone. Carved into it are the words, Emily Osborn, beloved wife and mother. Black tendrils recede to reveal Harry beneath them.
Mom.
He places a sweaty hand on the headstone.
I don't... What did I just do?
Don't be scared, honey. You finally have the power to do what we've always wanted.
He stands.
We're going to heal the world.
How?
Let me show you.
The grassy earth beneath Harry's feet trembles. His brow furrows. The entire graveyard shifts, then ascends slowly. From beneath the graveyard, giant tendrils lift the chunk of earth like inverted roots. Harry walks to its edge, watching the nearby buildings as they sink beneath him. The graveyard towers high above. As more tendrils appear to engulf the neighboring buildings, Harry looks down at the city laid out before him. His jaw set in a hard line, Harry stares with keen eyes. Tendrils slither up his legs. They lift him up, holding Harry aloft as New York City shrinks below him. The dark side of planet Earth shimmers with city lights all over the Western Hemisphere.
We're going to heal everyone.
The planet goes dark. In downtown New York, symbiote Harry is back in his muscle-bound black body. The white spider shape is emblazoned on his chest and back. He leaps toward downtown.
And there it is. I died a couple times, but we got it. Okay. Does anyone have any other requests for missions?
Lights, camera, moves list, 9, collections, 8, missions, 7, of, submenu, surface tension, financial district, vertical list, 1, up, together, finally free, it's all connected, set things right, this isn't you, trouble with Harry, help, don't be scared, mid, anything can be, no escape, I'm the hero here, Upper East Side, vertical list, wake up, it chose you, Upper West Side, vertical list, 20, up, new threads, Astoria, vertical list, wings of my own, stay positive, the flames have been lit, little, good men, Greenwich, vertical list, 15, up, funky, Harlem, hunt to live, science but, hunt to live to hunt, Williamsburg, vertical list, 13, of, 31, status, complete, save tombstone and, might have a new hero partner, square button, replay, circle button, close.
Let's see. You know, for once, I don't really feel like doing my favorite mission right now.
9, L1R1 tab list, main story, submenu, hunt to live to hunt, Williamsburg, vertical list, 13, of, 31, status, complete, save to, funk, good, it don't be trouble, this, set things, it's all fun, to surface, one thing at a show, roll, not on, amends, Harlem, vertical, not on my watch, replay.
Miles lands beside Peter.
Hey man, glad you could make it. Looks like I'm just in time.
They fist bump. On a walkway below their overlook, massive metal doors slide open. A white man, Scorpion, steps into the sunlight. His stinger is secured to his back. Armed raft guards follow, aiming rifles at his head.
Scorpion.
Scorpion tips his head back and smiles.
Keep it moving, Gargan.
Scorpion glares at the guard and wiggles his stinger. The guard flinches. Scorpion resumes walking, and the guards march him up a ramp.
Ready for the next one.
Next one? Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today.
From the metal doors, 2 guards wheel out a handcart. A scruffy Asian man with a metal collar is strapped to it.
Martin Lee.
Why is he on a
Miles
cart
shakes his
though?
head as the guards wheel Martin Lee toward the ramp. Miles stands. Faint bioelectricity arcs along his arms.
Miles?
Miles swings to a closer overlook. Peter follows him, then squeezes Miles's shoulder. The escort loads Lee into the cargo hold of a huge barge. Miles stares down, his posture rigid.
Miles.
Miles slowly turns to Peter.
It's fine. I'll be okay.
Peter releases his shoulder. The barge shoves off. Tiny explosions burst in the air above the river.
A little early for fireworks. We gotta go.
Peter swings after the barge. Miles hesitates, then follows him. Peter and Miles swing onto the barge. Multicolored puffs of smoke dot the skies above them.
Red, yellow. If these are... Make sure the prisoners are secure!
Several motorboats escorting the barge suddenly flip over.
I'll take left. Protect the ship! Form up on me!
Miles and Peter swing into action as the raft guards aim their rifles. Nearby, hunter gunships and motorboats decloak. They bear down on the barge in a tight formation. Miles and Peter look up as they assist raft guards from the overturned boats.
Flank right! Flank right!
The raft guards open fire. A hunter on a personal watercraft steers toward an upturned boat, using it as a ramp. She backflips onto the barge, leaving the craft to explode on impact, then stands and marches along the deck. She draws 2 swords and slices debris out of her way. Peter lands nearby.
I really should have stretched.
Your head will make a fine
Heavy
trophy.
attacks cannot be dodged. Parry heavy attacks when the warning changes from yellow to red. Press cross button to continue. L1 button. Parry heavy attacks.
Whoa! Those blades are sharp! You must be new in town. Hi, I'm Spider-Man. In case you didn't know, these guys are bad
Triangle
news.
button, circle button,
Definitely want to
finisher.
keep them in prison.
Get out
Triangle
of our
button,
way!
circle
This
button,
does not
finisher.
concern you!
All right, guess we can skip the welcome wagon.
Spider-Man! Who the hell are these guys?
I was hoping you knew.
We'll cover you! Keep them out of the ship!
On it!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Take out the defenses!
Triangle button, circle button,
Form
finisher.
up! Don't let them through! Overwhelm the guards and break down the doors!
They're trying to get inside the ship.
They want Scorpion and Lee. We gotta stop them.
What do you even want with these guys? Seems like your club has plenty of members.
You will see, and it will be glorious!
Not liking the sound of
Triangle
that.
button, circle button, finisher.
They just keep coming! Keep fighting! I'll get inside! Cover Spider-Man! Focus
L2
in!
button,
We
plus
can't let
R2
them get near
button,
the
zip to
prisoners!
ground.
Target locked!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
There we go. See,
Diving from the
much better
skies
as
overhead are
Spider-Man
3
than
alien
Venom.
silhouettes, talons. One talon drone snags Peter in its claws.
What are you,
What are you,
vultures,
vultures,
kid?
The
kid?
talon drone hauls him upward on mechanical wings, but Peter frees himself. Another talon drone knocks him to the barge deck as crossbow bolts impact nearby. Peter dodges them as they explode. From a motorboat, a hunter shoots a grappling hook from a crossbow. He zips aboard the barge and aims at Peter.
Don't get distracted by the spiders.
Our quarry lies within!
They're definitely going after Scorpion. Can't let them get inside
Smash.
this ship.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
You seeing these guys? A lot of money and tech here.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Seem desperate to get their hands on Scorpion, Lee, or both. If those guys get free again,
stay focused, Spider-Man.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Man, who are you people? And where'd you even come from?
I'll give them one thing. They know what they want.
We are men. What we fight as one.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Relocating.
Triangle button,
Spider-Man,
circle button,
how you doing?
finisher.
You know that thing with the Hydra? And more heads pop up? That!
We've got him on the ropes.
I've got the little one.
Little one? You better be talking about the other
Triangle
Spider-Man.
button,
Because
circle
I'm a
button,
half-inch
finisher.
taller than him. At least.
That's actually true.
Why didn't we...
I've met Yuri and Naji. Naji is a little taller.
Focus on taking these guys out, whoever they
Triangle
are.
button, circle button, finisher.
Wait, I'm gonna do finisher. Finisher on the birdie. Yeah! Ah!
Lost him.
Did you? Ow.
On the barge deck, raft guards hurry past Peter and Miles. Puffs of purple smoke burst above them.
What now?
On the nearby shore, several armored trucks have huge mounted harpoon guns. The hunters take aim and fire at the barge.
Oh boy.
The spiked harpoons bite through its metal hull. The impacts rock the barge. Peter and Miles stumble. In the cargo hold, raft guards scramble to avoid falling debris. One fails and gets trapped beneath scraps of metal.
We gotta get the ship free.
Miles and Peter slide to the side of the barge. The trucks reel in the harpoon lines, and the barge tilts alarmingly to its starboard side. Civilians watch from a nearby pier, anxiously milling about. Miles and Peter attempt to pry a harpoon free.
Why is it that the civilians are always just oblivious to every bit of danger that goes on around the city?
Makes this look so easy.
Inside, Miles pulls the metal scraps off the trapped guard, freeing him.
I got this.
There's more people inside.
Let me worry about them.
Miles shoots webs to stabilize wreckage. Outside, Peter pries one harpoon off the barge. As he swings to the next hole, an armored truck fires another harpoon. The harpoon lines continue tilting the barge, plunging the hull breaches underwater.
Spider-Man, you gotta get topside.
As soon as I get everyone clear.
Water gushes into the cargo hold below Miles.
You okay in there?
Trying to get out. Looking for civilians on the way. It's bad, man. What happened out there? Did those guards get to safety? Hello?
L2 button, plus, R2
No
button,
signal.
zip to point.
Better hurry up.
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to perch. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ceiling.
Whoa! It's getting worse out there.
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to perch.
Is someone out there?
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to perch.
Me in here.
L2 button,
Scorpion's
plus, R2 button,
I
zip
have
to
to tell
perch.
Spider-Man.
Triangle button, open door.
I'll get you out.
Miles pulls a damaged armored door. It doesn't budge. He punches it. Miles frantically looks around.
Stay calm. I'll find another way.
He hops toward a nearby electrical access panel.
L1 button,
Electrical
R1
access.
button, hold, pull.
Sounds promising.
Smash, square button. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to perch. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to
I
wall.
hope Pete's got eyes on Scorpion. These guys have no idea who they're letting out. You're still out there? Still here. Promise. Come on, backup power. Be here. Wires lead to backup power. Probably.
L1
Sweet.
button, plus, square button, pin and
With
punch.
orange bioelectricity, Miles zaps a breaker switch.
Water's rising. Can't get back the way I came in. They've electrical current is powerful in here. Even I can feel it. I can't let it get to that guard. This amount of electricity will fry him alive.
It's cool how you can feel it in the controller. Hold on. I gotta do it again.
I hope Pete's got eyes on Scorpion. These guys have no idea who they're letting out.
You're still out there?
Still here! Promise! Come on, backup power. Be here.
L1
Sweet.
button plus.
With
Square
orange
button,
bioelectricity, Miles zaps a breaker switch.
Water's rising. I can't get back the way I came in. The electrical current is powerful in here. Even I can feel it. I can't let it get to that guard. This
L1
amount of
button,
electricity
R1
will
button,
fry him
hold,
alive.
Pull. Smash. Square button. L2 button plus. R2 button. Red tunnel. L2 button plus. R2
I need you
button.
to stay
Zip
away
to perch.
from the water, okay?
L2 button
Drain the
plus.
excess
R2
energy.
button. Zip to perch. L1 button plus. Square button. Venom punch.
Miles punches open the armored door. Inside, the metallic green scorpion shrugs off his
Scorpion!
balls and grins. His
Yeah.
stinger wriggles free.
Thanks a million, kids.
Miles' spider sense triggers. He dodges the stinger, but sluggishly fails to avoid a second strike. Scorpion's tail wraps around him.
But I saved you.
Really?
Scorpion hurls Miles into the cell. Miles touches his abdomen, and his fingers come away with eerie green liquid.
I love
As he
Scorpion.
struggles to his feet, he spots a uniformed police officer sprawled on the floor.
Can't be.
He rushes over.
No. Dad?
It's his father, whose empty eyes glow green.
This isn't real.
The room tilts. Its edges burn green. An explosion sends Miles tumbling into the water. Nearby, hunters approach.
We have eyes on Scorpion.
Underwater, Miles tumbles through the green-tinted cargo hold, colliding with pipes, valves, and debris.
A superhero. Maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up. Give up.
He catches onto a pipe.
Give up.
L2 button plus. R2 button. Zip to perch. L2 button plus. R2 button. Zip to perch.
Wait. It's not safe.
L2 button plus. R2 button. Zip to perch. 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 L2 button plus. R2 button. Zip to perch.
Rio walks arm in arm with a man. They enter a coffee shop, set into the wall of the cargo bay. The door shut in Miles' face. He drifts deeper underwater and collides with machinery. The burning green disappears.
L2 button plus. R2 button. Zip to perch.
I have to find them.
With a burst of bioelectricity, Miles shoots up through debris.
At least it works in the water.
He lands in a huge bay which is tilted sideways.
Get me out of here! Coward!
Miles scrambles toward a thick glass barrier.
Spider-Man.
Water rapidly fills Lee's cell. His hands surge with energy, but are still manacled.
What are you waiting for?
The eyes of Miles' suit narrow. Lee's face slips beneath the water surface.
Not like this.
Miles winds up a bioelectrified punch.
What the?
But blue bioelectricity arcs over his chest. The ceiling explodes. Hunters repel in. The squad secures thick lines to the roof of Lee's cell.
Clear!
We got him.
The cell lifts upwards, and water drains from it.
No! No, Lee! Lee! You cannot escape!
As Miles stands, the hunters ready up.
L1 button plus square button chain lightning.
What is this? Venom power. I can barely control it. In the air.
Triangle
Spider-Man!
button, circle button,
They
L1
got
button
Lee!
plus square button
Scorpion
chain
2.
lightning.
I'm after them now.
L1 button
Miles,
plus square button
do you
chain
think
lightning.
you can handle Lee?
L1
I
button
can turn
plus
around right
square
now.
button chain lightning.
No, I got this.
L1
Go
button
on.
plus square
You
button
sure?
chain lightning.
I can't let him near my family
Triangle
again.
button, circle
Not
button,
after what he
finisher.
did to my dad. I have to protect them. They need me, man.
Nothing will happen to your family. Nothing. You got
L1
this.
button plus
I'll be
square
back
button
soon.
chain lightning.
Ah!
L1 button plus square button chain lightning.
Oh, bye.
A Hunter gunship hauls away the dangling red cell. Miles shoots 2 webs onto it, then yanks hard.
Get back here!
The gunship struggles, and one of its rotors explodes. Hunters clinging to the cell exterior leap off, as the cell and gunship collide with the barge. Harpoon lines snap. One wraps up on the barge's propeller. The barge, now fully on its side,
Oh,
changes
no.
course toward a pier full of civilians. Miles and the Hunter stumble and lose their footing.
He's staying right here.
L1 button plus square button chain lightning.
retrieve Lee. You're not taking him.
Triangle button,
You are
circle button,
naive.
finisher.
They are ours.
L1
Let's
button,
see you
parry.
try.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. L1 button plus square button chain lightning.
Tossing grenade. Eyes on target.
L1 button plus square button chain lightning. Resume vertical list 1 of 9. Cross button select circle button close.
I don't
L1
know
button
who you
plus
are,
square
but you
button
mess with the
chain
wrong
lightning.
city.
Triangle button circle button.
And you think
finisher.
I'm naive?
Left stick target select.
Target acquired.
Triangle button circle button finisher.
I think that's all of them.
Another gunship flies in, flanked by Talons.
Resume vertical list 1 of 8. Cross button select circle button close. Resume vertical list 1 of 8. Cross button select circle button close.
Its side door opens, and the Hunter leader confidently takes aim with a sniper rifle. He sights Miles, then shifts his aim. His shot frees harpoons and canisters on the underside of the barge. They tumble into the water and flames bloom around them.
Spider-Man! Things just went from bad to East River on fire bad.
That's... well, okay. I'm on my way. We'll deal with Scorpion later.
The flames reach the pier, trapping several civilians. A speedboat is stalled between the barge and pier.
Triangle button.
It won't start!
L2 button. R2 button.
I got you! Hang on to something!
L1 button, square button.
The speedboat vaults over a sailboat just in time to avoid the barge colliding with the pier. Nearby, several Talons lift Lee's cell airborne. Miles leaps on top of a Talon drone.
No, you don't! He's not going anywhere!
Square button. Square button.
Miles dodges, then smashes two Talons together. Lee's cell drops.
Triangle button, zip to target.
No!
R1 button.
That propeller!
R1 button,
Run!
R1 button,
I'll
R1
stop
button,
it!
R1 button,
I'm here,
R1
guys!
button.
I
L1
got
button,
you!
R1 button.
Miles
Pull,
pulls at the
pull.
propeller, but a blade-wielding hunter lands and slices his webs. Miles dodges her. Another squad converges on the cell.
Lay off me, so I can stop that propeller! Up above! Can't whip that propeller with these guys beating on me! We've got him! How many times I gotta tell you people? Lee stays with me!
Bring him to the ground!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Miles' spider sense triggers. A blast of negative energy shoots from the side of the red cell. Lee shambles out. His entire body shimmers with an ethereal glow. His arms and legs are free, but the thick metal collar is still clamped around his neck. Miles advances on Lee. Behind him, the propeller starts spinning again. A civilian falls toward him. Peter grabs her just in time. He swings off. Fire spread along the pier as Lee stares down Miles.
You're just gonna let me die. You don't know what you took from me.
Lee blinks and hesitates. His eyes soften, and he drops his gaze. From a gunship, the leader ensnares Lee with ropes and hauls him backward.
No!
Miles shoots two webs onto Lee and holds him.
Spider-Man, let him go!
Peter frantically tends to civilians. The final harpoon line holding the barge snaps, and its second propeller smashes into the crumbling pier. Civilians tumble toward the spinning blades. Peter grabs and clings to several people. He looks toward Miles, who is still holding on to Lee.
Spider-Man, I need your help!
Miles glances over his shoulder, then glares at Lee. Miles lets him go.
L1 button, square button.
He winds up a punch crackling with bioelectric energy and strikes the propeller. It flies off and plunges into the river. Miles stumbles to his feet. Before him, the capsized barge sinks into the river. The broken pier lurches as civilians cling to it. Later, fires smolder along the smashed-up pier. Lee's cell lies on its side. Peter swings above it.
Oh cool, it's working.
First responders are on site now.
I thought my
Several
Wi-Fi
rescue
cracked
boats
out
help
again.
civilians aboard.
Police are still fishing, but there's no sign of them. Any luck upriver?
Nothing but debris.
Miles and Peter land on a bridge.
Who were those guys?
I love that I
Whoever
can
they
do
are, they're packing some
QTEs on my
serious
own.
tech.
And now they got all that, plus Scorpion and Lee.
Hey, whatever they're planning, we'll find them. We'll stop them.
Yeah.
Miles hangs his head.
Pete. When I saw Lee inside that ship, my powers, they...
You think his energy got entangled with yours?
I don't know, man. But it feels... volatile.
Well, wherever Electric Blue came from, it saved the day back there.
Electric Blue.
Hey,
Peter touches Miles' shoulder.
we'll put Lee back where he belongs. Promise.
I
Peter
love
offers
Peter.
a fist bump.
Don't leave me hanging.
Trying to soak over here.
Not on my watch. Come on.
Miles returns the fist bump. They blow it up.
You're too much, man.
Miles touches Peter's shoulder before leaping off of the bridge.
Hang in there, Miles.
Touchpad button. Open abilities menu.
I don't wanna. Fine.
Crime reported. Bus assault. Not on my watch. Complete.
Yeah. Okay, so that one's done. Oh. Any other requests? I will take requests. At least I hope it was working earlier. There was a minute where I monitor it on my phone and it stopped on my phone, and then I closed the app and reopened it about 7 minutes later and it was fine. So I hope it didn't cut out. But like with the first game, it does not have a screen reader. So I have no choice but to have auto QTEs on, and I hate it because I want to do the QTEs. They sound cool. But with this, I'm able to do the QTEs and I love it. So the only time I turn them on is during the what's it called?
Lights, camera, moves list, collections, 8, missions, submenu, not a second, science buddy, a master illusionist,
This one,
downtown
Master
Brooklyn,
Illusionist.
vertical list, 10 of 31, status, complete.
hang
Miles
on
was
a
spooked by what he saw
second.
in Beck's note,
Oh.
main story. Resume, quit, settings, gameplay, vertical list, 1 of 10. This menu contains options,
Never
settings.
mind. I'll try it, but I'll show you what the screen reader does that's not great
Lights,
with it.
camera, action, collections, missions, 7 of 9. L1R1 tab list, submenu, surf, watch, make your own choices. Master illusionist, replaying.
I do love it though,
I don't see any bad guys.
regardless.
Should we take a closer look?
The pair approaches a mixed-race man. He wears an ornate purple coat with gold accents over a green suit.
Hello, I'm Quentin Beck, Master Illusionist, and this is Betsy, my business partner, and Cole, my technical advisor. And this
Beck gestures grandly toward a door. Miles and Genki lean forward.
is the next generation of entertainment.
He offers his hand. Genki shakes his head.
No way, dude.
Miles steps up toward Beck.
Excellent! Cole, a brave young man, ready to experience the future firsthand. Is there anyone else out there with courage in their hearts? Come one, come all, and experience the future!
On the door is a glowing green symbol of an open eye.
There's a kiosk up ahead. Just keep moving.
If you enjoy your experience, please tell your friends, and feel free to visit one of the many Mysteriums now open around
Yeah,
the city.
sure,
Our free
Betsy.
trial ends soon.
Thank you, Betsy. I'm sure he will. Now to customize your experience.
Triangle button, examine.
As you look at these images, I want you to think about your future, your hopes and your dreams.
A cylindrical room.
Ah, yes.
I'm getting good data.
A panel flashes brightly.
And we're done.
A sleek new suit and full helmet form on Miles.
No way!
A full DJ
That'd be
deck
cool
and
if we
crowd
could
appear.
keep that suit.
Enjoy the show. Don't worry, I'll be watching and listening. If at any time you begin to feel uncomfortable, just let us know. Enjoy your dream come true.
Alright, let's get it.
Triangle button. Light it up.
Yeah.
Use left stick, right stick, L1 button, R1 button to match notes as they arrive.
Let's see if I can do it.
Match beats. Left stick up, left stick down, right stick up, right stick down,
Oh,
L1
nice.
button, R1 button.
Alright, I'm in it.
Match beats. Left stick up, left stick down, right
There it
stick
is,
up,
yeah.
right stick down, L1 button, R1 button.
That's what I like.
I think if I
Here it comes,
practiced a
y'all.
few times, I'll get it.
Let's go!
But it doesn't say what to do there.
Nice!
Oh, I got that. Now I gotta do it backwards, I think.
Yeah, we outside now.
I can't really do that part. I got the first part. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oops. Let's see, how do I...
Let's bring it home.
I don't know how to do the...
Boom! Yeah, baby.
Do I have to do anything for the fireworks? I don't know. Okay, how do I do
Break
this?
thing down one more time. Now we outside.
I don't know how to do that.
Turn me up some.
Is it different? Oops.
Get ready, y'all.
The DJ deck sparks.
I
and
wish I
explodes.
could do the whole thing without guessing.
Miles tumbles to the dance floor. The virtual club is broken apart into platforms floating through a smoky purple void. Across a gap, an Asian man in a suit and tie glares at Miles.
We?
Oh boy.
L1 button, plus, triangle button, thunderburst.
Whoa! How did I do that? Where did Lee go? Was that even real? Right now, analyze later.
Get it out!
Beck, can you hear me?
Yes. We're
Triangle
having
button,
a bit
circle
of a
button,
malfunction.
L1
Obviously.
button, plus,
I'm
triangle
sorry,
button,
we
thunderburst.
cannot see you. Can you
Triangle
describe
button,
what is
circle
happening?
button, finisher.
I was rocking the club. Then a bunch
Triangle
of bad
button,
guys showed
circle
up.
button, finisher.
And now they're trying to rock me.
Oh, dear. I hope you're
Triangle
not
button,
hurt.
circle button,
I can hold
finisher.
my own. But can't you just
Triangle
pull the
button,
plug or
circle
something?
button, finisher.
It's not that easy. But we are trying.
L1 button, plus, triangle button, thunderburst. Circle button. Finisher.
It's wicked.
Square button. Hold. Air launch.
Marley and his
L1
demons
button.
here.
Plus. Triangle button. Thunderburst.
Is this all in my head?
Triangle button.
Beck told me to think
L1
about my
button.
future
Plus.
when he was
Triangle
creating my
button.
illusion.
Thunderburst.
Is this what I was
Triangle
thinking
button.
about?
Circle button. Finisher.
These new powers.
We're
Square
almost
button.
there.
Hold.
Are
Air
you
launch.
still
Square
holding
button.
your own?
Hold. Air
Barely.
launch.
Sit tight. Just a few more moments.
Ah!
Down directional button. Heal.
Beck said this was my custom dream come true. Maybe more like a nightmare.
Left stick. Target select. Triangle button. Circle button.
Oh,
Finisher.
nice.
There's the mixer.
Get to it. Fast.
Triangle
I
button.
think if you
Light it up.
finish the song, you might hit a break point in the program.
On it.
Resume.
There's the mixer.
Get to it. Fast. I think if you finish the song, you might hit a break
Triangle
point
button.
in the
Light it up.
program.
On it.
L2 button. R2 button.
Oh,
There.
got it.
You should see an exit. Make your way to the...
Okay. Time to go.
And then it's over. Because the next part is Coney Island. But yeah, I really wish, like, I didn't have to guess on that rhythm thing. I mean, it's not too hard to figure out, I just gotta play with it more, because it's only up, down on the left stick, up, down on the right stick, and L1 and R1 in different little patterns. So if I play with it enough, I would be able to do it. But, I wish there was like a score type thing. And more rhythm games, because, you know, since Miles is studying music, that would be fun. Like, more rhythm games, and you had to, like, get scores on them to unlock stuff, like new suits or a new gadget or something. That would be so cool. I would enjoy that personally. Well, if the screen reader would read it properly. I don't think any more comments have come through. No, they have not. Let's see.
Lights. Camera. Moves list.
I don't want
Collections.
that.
8 of 9. Missions. Submenu. Surface tension. Financial district. Vertical list. One thing at a time. Show me New York. Roll like we used to. A store. Not on my watch. Up. Amends. Harlem. Vertical. Healing the world. Bad guys on the block. Make your own
Oh,
short.
yeah,
Bad
I was
guys on the
gonna do
block.
this.
Replay.
Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong?
Peter swings on a web and lands.
Hey, I'm at the bridge. There's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it.
Wild
Find him.
Someone
Goose?
tosses a bottle from a car off the side of the
No! I hate Chase of Goose.
bridge. Peter aims his web shooter at the falling bottle, but it
Rhino
vanishes
just comes
within a
out of
wave
nowhere and yells,
transparent energy.
I hate Chase of
Peter
Goose.
flips from his place on the bridge and lands on a setting pole. He reaches forward cautiously, and the empty space before him becomes wavy. He pulls his hand back and glances at it curiously.
Okay.
He leaps with a forward flip and lands on a previously invisible plot of land.
What in the...
He dodges a Talon drone. Hunters rush toward him.
Triangle button. Web strike enemy. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Arachnid, come on!
Triangle button.
Now
Circle
have
button.
your boss
Finisher.
let the main get this kind of tech!
A true hunter knows how to camouflage.
Triangle button.
You could have
Circle
just
button.
said I don't
Finisher.
know!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Ow!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Jerks.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Firing barrage!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Goodbye.
Seriously though, where'd your boss take Lee and Gargan?
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Triangle button.
Bye,
Circle
Birdie.
button, Finisher.
Should take a look around.
I love doing finishers on the birds. They sound cool.
What do we have here?
Triangle button. Check
Peter
computer.
types at a laptop.
Maybe it'll lead me to some answers.
He hits a key. Behind him, a Talon drone activates and takes off.
Time
Okay,
to chase.
Birdie.
Hold. R2 button. Swing.
Take me to your nest. I miss these chases when I'm in Emily May. The adrenaline, going through the city like it's an obstacle course, never gets old. Getting to do real science, though. With actual money. Oh my god, finally did it. I have a stable career. Okay, cool it, Parker. Daydream about those fat science stacks later. Time to chase.
Railgun.
Dodge railgun attack.
Is that a railgun? That actually works?
Ah! If you get hit by the railguns during the, what's it called? Unidentified targets? Oh no, why am I in the water?
Hope you
Oh,
have
I
renter's
wasn't
insurance?
in the water. That was just the drone.
The Talon drone is escaping.
Oh
Catch up to it.
shoot.
Up, up, and you won't get away!
There we go. Hurry,
Peter zips
Peter.
through a
Thank
cloak onto
you.
a rooftop, and a cell tower appears directly in front of him.
Ah! No, 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 no!
He clings to the tower. Hunter's work.
Nice cloaking tech. Mind if I take a look under the hood?
A hunter hits a Talon
But if
drone,
you,
launching at Peter. He flips over it and lands.
I'll take that as a no.
If you get
The hunter
hit by
brandishes two swords
a
as a group of hunters shore up behind her.
That's too close now.
railgun,
I wonder if I
ow.
can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk
during
to him
the
about his
unidentified
lifestyle
targets,
choices.
You are not worthy of
Peter
his
says,
attention.
I hope MJ
Scorpion
likes
is?
scars.
Okay.
Give him twice what you've received.
You know,
Directional button.
I've got
Heal.
nothing against Gargan. I'm just saying I've kicked
Square
his
button.
butt a few
Circle button.
times.
Dodge under
And
leg.
yet you always held back.
By not killing him? Yeah, killing really isn't my thing.
Goodbye. He fell.
Now, where's your boss? Another robot. Maybe I can test something out.
Triangle button. Examine Talon drone.
Okay, let's see.
A panel opens.
Sorry, Birdie. This is just
Just
as
as
awkward for me as it is for you.
you.
There should be a... Yep.
The Talon drone emits a 3D hologram map of the city block.
Oh, is that your home?
One building is highlighted. The Talon drone launches, taking Peter into the sky.
Oh, come on, Birdie.
Birdie, let's go.
Come on.
Take it for this ride.
Peter activates his suit's spider arms, which pull the Talon drone apart with an electric explosion, then fold back into his suit. Peter falls toward the city below.
Triangle button. Web wings.
Whee!
Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now?
I love how, like, Spider-Man used to have just Yuri, and now he has
Peter lands on a
MJ,
rooftop.
Miles, and
MJ,
Genki.
Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah.
That's
an old
really
food
cool
market.
that he has like
Owner
a whole
died last
team
year.
now.
Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. This buyer. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
Peter leaps to a ledge.
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck.
Square button. Perch
Need to
takedown.
take these two out nice and quiet.
R3 button. Show enemies that are
Their
safe for
blinds are all
takedown.
set up and communications
Attacking
have been
enemies
linked.
with danger icons
We're
or alert
ready.
nearby enemies.
What a
Press
city
cross
to
button to
hunt.
continue. Lure enemies by shooting webs at nearby
Gotta drop
surfaces
one of
or
them
objects to
away.
cause a distraction. Press cross button to continue. R3 button. Show enemies that are safe for takedowns. Hold L2 button. A. R1 button. Fire web shooters. Square button. Perch takedown. Triangle
one.
button. Web strike takedown.
That was fast. You find something?
Two things. This armed group calls themselves Hunters. And they've got a lot of accents.
International mercenaries?
That's what I'm thinking. Could be front page material for your article.
I'm writing it up now. Thanks.
Oh, and speaking of work, I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic. We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon.
L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to perch. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to perch.
Whoops.
L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to ceiling.
Connection's good. Generators are green. This base is set.
Square button. Ceiling takedown.
Goodbye.
Sweet dreams.
Press circle button to drop down. Get behind an enemy for a takedown. Square button. Melee takedown.
That's a lot of gear. It's like
L2
they're
button.
prepping
Plus.
for war.
R2 button. Zip to wall. Square button. Wall takedown. Triangle button. Web strike takedown.
Spider has been seen in your area.
No!
It's him! Spider!
Triangle button. Circle
Craven.
button. Finisher.
That's their leader?
Hey, it was just that one.
Triangle
Cool.
button. Web strike takedown.
Oh,
That's everyone. Now, what were they up to?
so this I have to
Resume.
reset.
Restart.
And then it will take me where I need to go.
Hello?
Triangle button. Inspect terminal.
Surveillance video from the blind I was just at. Looks like they've got others. All around the city. I'll send this to Genki. But he could help pinpoint these. What's Craven hunting? And why?
L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to vent. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall.
Okay. Now I walk through the vent.
Yes, it's loaded, so I'll join you soon. Just make sure the beasts have the right scent. I want them hungry.
Square button. Vent
You
takedown.
hungry too?
Triangle button. Drop down.
A crossbow.
Aw, for me? You shouldn't have.
Peter holds it and fires off a grapple hook, which lands on the edge of a nearby wall. Peter glances at its taut trailing rope.
Oh, sturdy and flexible.
Diagrammatic windows label the crossbow's features.
I wonder...
A loading bar labeled Webline fills in.
Nice.
He puts down the crossbow. Peter swings to a ledge. Mangled rebar and plant life cover dilapidated walls.
Time to take my shiny
Hold
new toy
L2
for
button,
a test drive.
then press triangle button, fire web line.
Remaining
Left
line
stick,
secure.
approach hunter on web line.
Working fields operational. Good. Beetles, Talon drones, ammunition, rations.
Square
Still
button,
missing
web line
some
takedown.
These guys are better equipped than most armies.
Use the webline gadget to
Craven
create
guy
your
must
own
be
takedown
rich.
opportunities.
Or well connected.
Triangle button, web strike
both.
takedown. Triangle button, web strike take. Use the webline gadget to create your own takedown opportunities. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Oh no.
Fair enough. But I did not expect Craven to care so much about plants.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Spider is here!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
You said what?
L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, parry.
Ow!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button,
Goodbye.
circle button, finisher. L1 button, parry.
I can't stealth them all, but I can stealth a good chunk of them.
Alright, where to next?
L1 button, R1 button.
Looks like
hold,
this is the
pull.
only way.
Hold, left stick down, hold, right stick down.
A research lab?
Triangle button, trigger crossbow.
Were they testing their weapons on that armor?
R2 button.
See? Another
Not a
QTE.
single scratch?
Triangle button, inspect armor. Triangle button, examine. Right stick, look, circle button, back.
Alright, now these things will take a minute. Because...
Right stick,
oh,
look, circle button, back. L2 button, right stick, look, circle L2 button, right stick, look,
Hallucinogens.
circle button, back.
Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison.
and no one knows
Craven's adding
that
this to
any
his
better
arsenal.
than Peter.
Right stick, look, L2 button, art, right stick, look, L2 button, right
That's
stick, look, circle button,
Tiara
back.
Apitai. One of the rarest flowers in the world. Its extract has some pretty powerful medicinal properties. I tried to get some years ago to counteract Scorpion's poison, but couldn't afford the flights to Raiatea?
Right stick, look,
Guess
circle
Craven
button,
could.
back. Right stick, look, right stick, look, right stick, look, circle button, back, triangle button, examine. Right stick,
Farley
look, right stick,
Stillwell?
look, cross button,
His
show
genetic
/high
experiments
text,
gave
circle
Scorpion
button,
his
exit.
abilities.
Scorpion,
Craven
Matt
sure
Gargan,
does his
known
research.
associate, Dr. Farley Stillwell, PhD, molecular biology and biochemistry, thesis, Neogen exploring the line between animal and man, explored genetic manipulation in humans via animal DNA, mechanical biomimicry, phrase neogenics coined by Stillwell, did not take off in scientific community, former adjunct professor, Empire State University, fired for misappropriation of lab equipment, unethical experiments, trying to validate neogenics theory, dismissed as crackpot despite successes, temporary allocation to Madripoor, continued experimentation in Lowtown District, crossed out, funding from Trask Industries? Further investigation, no relation with Trask, unwanted attention from local gangs, return to NYC, in NYC, gained popularity on conspiracy/pseudoscience forums, Daily Bugle expose on French sciences, Stillwell on J. Jonah Jameson's radar, JJJ funded Stillwell's new project, creating the anti-Spider-Man, combination of biomechanical armored suit and infusion of scorpion neurotoxins deployed on subject, Gargan, who better to hunt a spider than a scorpion. Stillwell continued experiments on Gargan despite clear warning signs of G's deteriorating mental state. See attached. Acquired in breach of Stillwell's files. Desperate to prove himself? Right stick. Scroll. Cross button. Show/hide text. Circle button. Exit.
Is that... Are we done? Or...
Circle button. Exit. Cross button.
Whoa. That's insane. I also love that I can actually read these things now. Oh, am I done?
Triangle button. Inspect armor.
No, I want the other one. I have to walk around a bit because I don't think it'll take me to the other one. I'll use it to guide me a little, but I want the Martin Lee one.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
I don't think that's important, though. Oh, I got really stuck. This is what happens when you explore.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Whoa, what's that? It's like a defective radio thing. You can't interact with it.
Press L3 button to perch near a ledge.
Oh man, I might have to
Resume.
reset.
A research lab?
Triangle button. Trigger crossbow.
Were they testing their weapons on that armor?
R2 button.
Whoa! And not a single scratch?
Triangle button. Inspect armor.
Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion.
Dang it.
Wait a sec.
I couldn't find Martin
Peter
Lee's
pulls the panel
thing, but
holding the armor
it's
aside,
okay.
revealing a destroyed wall.
Would you look at that?
Peter clings to a rusted pipe that ascends between narrow walls.
Hey, MJ. I have another name for you. Craven. Seems like he's the boss of these guys. And he's here on some kind of hunt.
Craven the Hunter.
Triangle
What's he
button.
hunting?
Web strike takedown.
Whatever it is, it
Talon
definitely
drones patrol
involves
the
Scorpion
premises.
and Lee.
Approach from high up to avoid
Am I
being
meeting
spotted.
this Craven guy in the meantime?
Triangle button.
Letting
Web
Miles
strike
know what's up?
takedown.
Already on
Triangle
it.
button. Circle button.
Stay safe.
Finisher. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Also, if you're wondering how I got out of that pipe, I just spammed L2 R2 while walking straight and spamming R3 and then I was able to zip out of it.
Square button, circle button, dodge on the left. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Take the shot! Triangle button, circle button, finisher. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1
Ah,
button,
sorry,
button,
Peter.
Pull. Left stick, target select.
I still love rockets.
Finisher.
And I love throwing them
Triangle
back.
button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Eyes on target.
Left stick, target select. L1 button, R1 button, hold.
Ow.
Look out above.
Ah, wall kick. Hello.
L1 button, R1 button,
Oh.
hold, pull.
I could really use some answers instead of questions right now.
Press L3 button to perch near
That
ledge.
looks promising.
Triangle
All
button,
right,
find
Kraven.
information.
What are you looking for?
Peter stands at a monitor flowing with data about Black Cat.
Wait.
A beast-like shadow slides over debris to Peter's left.
I get bringing Scorpion and Lee on a hunt, but Black Cat's a thief.
The machine steps out of the shadows and slinks behind Peter on 4 legs.
I don't...
His spider sense activates and he leaps as the hunter beast lunges. Peter slings upward and hangs upside down.
Never gonna win best in show with that attitude!
The hunter beast tackles Peter, and the two crash through the floor, landing on a lower floor.
Nice doggy, kitty, robot.
It jumps onto Peter.
Mash, square button.
Peter kicks the hunter beast backward.
Ruh-roh.
Two more
Ruh-roh.
join it and stand ready to pounce. Peter readies his posture.
Those teeth are no joke!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Heal! Roll over! Play dead!
No, bad dog.
Left stick, target select.
Finally! I was wondering when animal control would show up.
Get down here and fire!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Actually, now that you're here, question! What's Kraven hunting? Maybe I can help!
Bring him down!
Triangle button, circle button.
Listen!
Ow.
This would go a lot
Square
easier
button,
for
circle
everyone
button,
if
dodge
someone
on the
just
left.
filled me in!
Kraven hunts what man fears most. That's all you need to know.
Ah!
Oh! So he's hunting failure? Intimacy?
Clowns! It's clowns, isn't it? Good riddance, I say.
Square button, circle
Ow.
button, dodge under leg. Square button, circle button, dodge under leg.
Peter drops to the ground among destroyed and sparking hunter beasts.
What were you protecting?
He webs himself upward.
Good night, I love you.
Peter swings to a raised platform and approaches a computer monitor, which displays surveillance footage and files.
Scorpion, Martin Lee, Black Cat. This Craven guy's putting together quite the team.
Peter opens the computer file on Scorpion. Craven walks through a sandy courtyard. Its crumbling stone walls are bedecked with sharpened wood pikes, and the area is lit by a few torches. He approaches an empty metal cage large enough to fit a person. He inspects the lock, which has been melted through. He touches a green stain on the metal. Behind him, something moves under the sand. Craven glances around the empty courtyard. He examines green stains on the ground leading away from the cage. Craven stands over a fallen hunter who is mostly buried in the sand. He grips the hunter's necklace and lifts the body to inspect it, then peers behind himself suspiciously. Scorpion springs from the ground in a burst of sand. Craven turns and grips Scorpion's neck as his stinger pierces Craven's chest.
Have a nice trip.
Craven looks nonchalant as veins bulge in his shoulder. He grasps the stinger and pulls it free from his chest. Craven slices the stinger from Scorpion's tail. Scorpion falls. Craven tosses his dagger and slowly steps towards Scorpion.
Is this the best you can do?
Craven pulls Scorpion to his feet. He seizes Scorpion's neck and hoists him up, with his feet suspended inches above the ground.
They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
He jams the detached stinger into Scorpion's gut. Engorged veins spread along Scorpion's pale neck and chin, and he slumps over with dead weight. Craven drops Scorpion limply to the sand. He turns and strides away, his animal tooth necklace swaying with each step. He leans over to grab the dagger, wipes it clean on his furs, and leaves the courtyard. Peter types at a computer.
He's not teaming up with supervillains for some hunt. There is prey.
He lifts his head with alertness.
Felicia.
A cat hops off a window ledge. Behind the window is a bedroom with a workspace filled with various Spider-Man masks. Miles' Spider-Man suit is on a hanger. Miles lies on his bed staring at a college application on his laptop. The personal statement reads, "Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is protecting the people I love." He minimizes the essay to scroll through the articles. He stops on one that reads, "Mr. Negative on the loose."
Where are you?
His mom opens his door.
¿Estás listo?
He shuts his laptop.
For what?
En serio? My date's almost here and you're surfing the web?
No one says surfing the web anymore.
Can you just please get dressed?
Okay. See, you got your good lipstick on. You must really like this guy, huh?
Rio shrugs. Miles grabs his phone and hides its screen from her view. A message from Peter reads, "Suit up."
Miles?
I also love that now I know what the messages say.
Next time, I promise.
Miles.
I love you.
Miles vaults out of his bedroom window and webs himself to a fire escape above. Rio turns to Miles's laptop, which lays slightly open on his bed. She approaches the laptop, turns it to face herself, and opens it to see the Mr. Negative headline. Rio's shoulders drop, and she glances out of the bedroom window to see Miles, donned head to toe in his Spider-Man suit, running along the side of a building. Miles leaps over the building's top ledge.
Whee! Go, Miles! Yeah. I know I've said this before, but, yeah. That scene with Scorpion made me very upset at first, because I was not expecting that. But a while back, someone pointed out something that I think is really cool, like in the YouTube comments, I don't know what video, but someone pointed out that when that violin plays in Kraven's theme, like the do 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 do, like it's whenever Kraven defeats someone, it's because he's like
You have
sad
enough
about
to build
it.
or upgrade gadgets.
Because
Press
that's
touch R
not
button to view.
his, because that wasn't his final hunt. He defeated that person. And with Venom, that didn't play. It did, but then Venom, murdered him, and then it played Venom's theme instead. Because Kraven got his wish, he had his final hunt, and the opponent killed him. So I think that is a cool detail. And Kraven is definitely a badass, no doubt about that. He's a great villain. I love Kraven as a villain. But that doesn't mean he doesn't piss me off because he's killing off my favorite villains in the first game. But so far as we know, Willie is alive, Rhino is alive, and Otto is alive. And so I know we're gonna see Otto in the future. But I would love to see Rhino again. I love Rhino in this universe. But I hate him everywhere else. Oh, someone's car alarm is going off. Oh, it stopped. But, yeah, it's been 6 months since Spider-Man 2 came out. I've played it 3 times and working on my 4th. I'm about to do new threads. I am excited to see where the accessibility will be in like the next 6 months, to see if maybe the navigation assist will improve, and maybe there will be new features that I haven't even thought of yet, or maybe we will have something new, or like, I don't know what the next 6 months could bring, but I'm excited for the future. I'm very grateful that Insomniac listens to the community, and I think it's really cool that because of these accessibility features, that other blind people are starting to play too. It does make me sad that the first game and Miles Morales don't have these features, because if someone doesn't know the stories and then just jumps right into this, I feel like that would be a struggle. Like, I'm trying to imagine me jumping in March, never played the first game, never played Miles. Like, I feel like that would be misery. Because even though I played the first game in Miles first, when I first played this, I struggled so much with the hunters. Like, I was determined to finish one blind for maybe an hour when I first played. And I was kind of getting a little, what's the right word? Like, why am I doing so bad? Like, 'cause I thought that, since I played the first game and Miles that I'd be okay, but then I had to remind myself this is a different game. It's harder. They introduced a parry mechanic, and I love challenge, but I was kind of beating myself up because I'm like, why am I doing so bad? But for the most part, I've got the hang of the hunters, and during my last playthrough and this current one that I'm on, I am finally getting the hang of parrying, sorta. And so that makes me feel better, and I think that's why I'm doing better, and because New Game Plus, but you know. I now understand the appeal of New Game Plus, but I think that's also because I can play by myself. I don't need a lot of help. And again, with the Black Cat mission, I am so happy Insomniac added the option to skip that tether web, because that's one less thing I need help with now. But here's to the next 6 months and the future, and I am super excited for what the future is going to bring in terms of Spider-Man and accessibility for this game, and hopefully, fingers triple crossed, accessibility for Remastered and Miles, and hopefully replayable missions on Remastered? Question mark? Even if we don't get accessibility on Remastered and Miles, I would still be happy with replayable missions, because auto over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like on Miles, I did the Uncle Aaron fight so many times. I hate the Finn fight. Finn is probably the only fight that actually frustrated me to no end, and I hate Finn. Scream frustrated me as well, but that was specifically an accessibility issue because I didn't know what to pull, when to pull, and those are the things you have to distract her with, and I do not like the things she says to Peter. Her voice used to hurt my head. It used to go like right through my head. But yeah, I'm used to it now. Yeah, I am almost to 200 subscribers. Let me peek at my phone real quick. Let's see. I'm at 198 subscribers. So at 200, I made a poll, and I wanted to know, I put some ideas in the poll for what I can do for 200 subscribers, but I am open to other ideas. Unfortunately, right now I'm very limited on what I can play, specifically because of accessibility. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Happy 6-month anniversary to Spider-Man 2.
Resume. Vertical. Quit. Quit to lobby. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Press cross button to start.